Good morning to all. Something really interesting is happening in the DOGE USDT chart. Check out this analysis using Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. First, let's look into the weekly chart. After reaching a buying climax in May 2021 at the price of 0.739, the price of DOGE dropped towards the 0.049 level in June 2022. This may have marked the end of the drop as price had moved sideways from there and lately had also been forming higher lows. This weekly chart clearly shows some of the Ichimoku signals that we are looking for in order to establish bias for the future price movement of this pair. So let's start with the bullish signals. First, we have a Kumo twist. This tells us that the sentiment is about to change from bearish to bullish. So the green Kumo tells us the future bullish sentiment. This came from the bearish sentiment indicated by the red Kumo. The second bullish signal is that the price is already above the Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen lines. Now, what are the bearish signals? In the weekly chart, the Chikou span is still below the Kumo. In addition, the price is also still inside the Kumo, so it has to break out of the Kumo to establish a bullish direction. Now, another indicator of a huge move that is about to happen is the tightening of the Kijun-sen and Tenkan-sen lines. If you will look at our previous video on moving averages, when moving averages contract, it is followed by a strong expansion, which means that price will trend strongly in one direction. So in this case, the tightening of the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen lines will mean a possible big move coming soon. This daily chart makes use of other indicators that could be combined with your Ichimoku analysis for validation. The first of these signals is the bullish divergence found between the price and the relative strength index. When price is making lower lows and the indicator is making higher lows, then we have a bullish divergence. But since the relative strength index is based on closing prices, then we use the closing prices rather than the lows to look for divergences. A bullish divergence means that the strength of the sellers is weakening. Therefore, a possible reversal could happen. We find this bullish divergence on this chart between June 2023 to October 2023. Now, another indicator of a possible reversal is the volume build-up, which indicates accumulation. Again, in our previous videos, we know that when there's a buying or a selling capitulation, we see exceptional volumes. So when there's a buying capitulation, there's exceptional volumes at the top. If there's a selling capitulation, there's an exceptional volumes at the bottom. So this means that buyers are already accumulating for the next cycle. Here we see exceptional volume as the price of Dogecoin had been moving sideways at the bottom of the chart or at the bottom of the price range. So what specific signals do we see in the daily chart? Again, the daily chart would tend to give signals earlier than the weekly chart, but we still look into the weekly chart to remove noise, because the weekly chart is a more refined price chart than the daily chart. So if both the daily chart and the weekly chart agree on the signals provided, then we have a higher chances of being right. What are the bullish signals that are indicated by Ichimoku elements at this point? First, we have the Kumo twist. This Kumo twist indicates a change in sentiment from bearish to bullish. So the Kumo turned from red to green. The second, the price is above the Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen. Price is also above the Kumo. The third, the Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen are starting to diverge, which means some sort of movement is about to happen soon. So the fourth signal is the Chikou span. The Chikou span is already above the Kumo, which is a bullish signal. This means that there's no more resistances above the Chikou span. And any existing resistances are merely minor resistances. Now let's look into the bearish signals. The first bearish signal is that the Kumo is still flat. It still needs to slope up to confirm the uptrend. The second bearish signal is that the Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen also needs to slope up for momentum. So right now, it's indicating sideways movement until the Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen and the Kumo start trending up or start pointing up. Then we will assume that price is still moving sideways. If it starts trending up, then we have a confirmation of an uptrend on the price of DOGE USDT. Thank you very much for watching the video. This video is not a recommendation to buy or sell securities. Until next time, bye.